from Model Flight, and today we're going to have a look at the Losi 10 scale Nightcrawler. So here we have the Nightcrawler out of the box. As you can see, it's ready to run, so it's pre-assembled. All the electronics are on it. There's some pretty cool things which we'll show you in a second. So ready to run. The only things that you will require to finish this model off is a battery and a charger. So we'll probably be recommending a JewelSky 4000 mAh 2S, and that'll be more than enough for this particular vehicle. But just looking at it overall, it's a really bright scheme, so stands out, looks really good. Plenty of wheel clearance from the canopy here, so the wheels are allowed to articulate all the way up into the body without fouling or wrecking your tyres. But we'll have a look under the canopy and see what it's made up of. So to take the canopy off, we've got the body pins on the side of this model, so we'll remove the clips and then just lift the canopy off. And you can see how it's made up. So straight away you'll see aluminium side frames, so this makes it strong, that holds the gearbox and also the battery carrier. The electronics are sort of mounted on the diff, so we've got the steering servo up the front and we've got the speed controller at the back, and the idea behind this is to get the centre of gravity as low as possible and get the weight over the diffs to keep the wheels on the rocks at all times. The great thing with this one here, we've got the triangulated 4-link suspension, top and bottom, and long travel shock absorbers, so that'll allow this vehicle to have pretty much a 90-degree articulation. And the solid axles, so we've got solid front axle, solid rear axle, these are locked together, and we've got a worm gear drive on it, so when the motor stops the wheels are locked up. When the motor's turning the wheels will turn. So yeah, just a worm gear onto another gear, and that's powering it and making it move. One of the great things about the Nightcrawler, the thing that makes it a Nightcrawler, is these rock lights here. So we've got 2 over the rear axle, pointing over the rear axle, and then 2 over the front, pointing over the front axle, so this gives you direct light to the wheels and where they're contacting the ground. So yeah, you can go rock crawling at night time and still be able to see where you're going and where your wheels are. Underneath the battery box, we're looking at the motor. This is what they call a crawler specific 540 motor, so they're usually a really low RPM per volt for plenty of torque, and you don't really need to go too fast with these vehicles. But this will give you more than enough power to get over even the most vertical inclines. Also included with the Nightcrawler ready to run is the Losi transmitter, running a Spectrum based 2.4 system. It actually has a Spectrum receiver, but they work together, so no problem at all, and this will give you enough range as well to do what you need to do. So there you go guys, some of the features of the Nightcrawler. We're going to take this outside, go find some rocks and see what this can do under real driving conditions. We're down here at Halla Cove Beach on this lovely morning. As you can see, we're standing on some rocks. I've got a rock crawler. Let's take it for a spin and see how it goes. There you go guys, there's a bit of an action video of the Nightcrawler. So we just run it around the rocks. You can see the articulation allows it to get over pretty much anything we threw at it. So heaps of fun, definitely check it out. So if you guys want any more information on the Nightcrawler, click down here, we'll have all the information there. And if you're interested in rock crawling or this sort of style of vehicle, definitely check out our Viterra twin hammers, and also don't forget to subscribe with the button up here.